MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Herman Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Francisco, the right fielder, number 5.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And right into the shift. He's got it. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. Here comes the first pitch. Now the line drive. Caught at third by Arenado. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 down now.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He comes in as a .316 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Cueto's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score.
Party
New
people.
inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. To short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fair. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher, pitcher, pitcher. Ding.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Attaboy,
That
baby
had to be in the
drive.
scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. From the belt, the pitch, swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And this one is gone. A home run.
Attaboy.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Kevin.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0.
Was
So striding in, Johnny Cueto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
So coming to the plate, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Cueto's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Herman Marquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. And now pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Here it comes. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
I'm on the air. Hello?
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And another foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line to the right side, but foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Now batting, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Kevin Pilar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Blackman on at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Longoria's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
batter, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one. So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cueto pauses, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Two out here and a runner at second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
The pitcher.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Johnny Cueto. Opportunity to bat for himself.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's count 0-2.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Drilled on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Sam Coonrod enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Hello.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford, and that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trevor Story stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Baby. Oh, yeah.
For Colorado. They're down 2-1.
Come on now.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now back, the third baseman, Evans.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pilar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Rockies start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Jairo Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Daniel Murphy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe?
Safe, baby.
Wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Line, but speared on a hop. One there on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Popped him up. Walters moving to his left, and that retires the side. Giants are down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1-1. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Philip Hale will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Yastrzemski. And he fouls this one off.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Oh, yeah.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Beast unleashed. Let's get some more.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to. Mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Austin Slater come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Yency Almonte, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. This is lifted out to left. On the run is Tapia. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one's off the 5th archway. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive. And takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Brandon Crawford will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hard liner toward short, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to... Number 33 will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him to play.
Tony Watson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Watson, an Iowa native, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-2 the final today. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Arlene Garcia takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.